In this video, we are going to analyze ATXI. So to get straight into it, what are going to be key resistance levels if we start pushing back to the upside? So as of right now, we have a closest resistance at $8.10, which we can see is not too far off from where we are now. This is recorded on Thursday. We are up over 18%. But if when you are watching this, we are already above this level, what you want to see is confirmation. So what that would be is a break above this level, come back to retest it as a support. And if this levels can hold, then we expect to push to that next resistance level, which in this case is 1075, our third deviation on the 6 hour. And that's really what you saw in these previous two candles. Once you broke the deviation, you saw a move to the next one. And if you went to an intraday chart, you'd probably see some sort of confirmation happen at around this $8 mark. Now, if we were able to break that 1075, we would have further levels at 1275, 1350, and final levels taking us to 1920 and $26. Now, obviously, a lot of these are very far off from where we are now, so you don't need to be paying attention to these upper levels as of right now. And instead, if you are bullish on the stock, you want to know what the upward targets are, you just pay attention to them really one at a time. So if you're paying attention to the upside, you want to see a break above 810, come back to retest it as support, and if buying pressure kicks in, then you know more than likely we're going to push to 1075. And again, if we can break 1075, come back to retest it as a support, and buying pressure kicks back in, then more than likely you know it's going to 1275. So again, that's how you play these levels. You don't just see, okay, it's gone through one, we're going to the next. You want to see that confirmation, and that would should give you a good insight on where the stock should head, at least off the technical side of things. Obviously, if news comes out, then play the fundamentals first, and then once the stock chills out, you can look at the technicals once again. Now, going on to the support side of things, what are we paying attention to? And that would be 530 as our closest support. If we break that, we are looking at 260, and final levels taking us down to around, well, actually they're negative numbers, so these would be our only two support levels of a standard deviation bias. Now, what other levels will we pay attention to? Obviously, key psychological levels. So that would be the $4, the $4.50, the $3.50, and $3. $3.50 as well will be very key. You can see we have not been able to break below this level on ATXI. This was where we gapped down, pushed down, sold off to that $3. We got that big momentum spike. And again, now we've kind of faded down. We've had a few of these dead cat bounces, which could be kind of what we're experiencing now. But we can kind of see, at least off a technical level, at $3, ATXI could be a potential buy. And yes, this is a stock that tends to keep getting these momentum pumps. So it could just be something you hold with, maybe relatively small size. So if it continues to sell off, it doesn't affect your portfolio too much. But if you do get a spike, it could just be a bit of a nice side profit. Otherwise, you could just look to get the intraday trade once it starts to pop. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video on ATXI. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe, and check out one of these two analysis videos.